Yama meji na no Kufuor Agyeman, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Nyanko pardon ne ho ye or responsible treatment. I say otimi kasa udi nkomo na ye da Nyankopon so asese mafutuo mede ma omo hwe yama me Vice President na je no Kufuor Agyeman. Any doctors almost sweaty a futuo amount of 3 weeks sick leave. I was still proposed and still advised that 3 weeks, is not enough. They should extend it. But meaning said, after this video, better, and they will extend it once again. Maybe they are just looking at it after 3 weeks, whatever may happen, and they will determine the number of days that they should spend. The American check Ghana for you said in the social media now, Yanya Quenya, Yan 5 minute Ghana, Yan Famwa Ghana, na yinyai and tokwa di atem ne nsema ensem fata na emfa Ghana ho na yeji ahomena on the social media. Now the politicians so it should serve as a deterrent to them. Na bra ye campaign in grassing omo koye how ne amande aye wo ho no omo ni nya fi na ye ba be ka kire omo. They should go there. We shouldn't pretend as if we don't know. We should solve the problem once and for all. And this there is nature ahead of all of us.
Now no da and my name is Mr. Frank Adani Edin Komo. Na mni din komo no ono enso ede to ye nim say wone eye wo mo omo hwe ye maami je na no Kufuor Agyeman Edin Komo na wo de futuo emom say ye maami ebeka eyamono ne ho emfie mienu miesampo no betimi da hwe ne ho na watimi arrest ya omo ma no enka ho ene ye da sorry ya eye omo de letter ababonti omo chwe say ye maami ama ni 3 weeks off say won fa engine na home. That means Mr. Frank Adani nsemo wo ka ye no wo mutie ye Mr. Frank Adani wo mentia wa homa no se beko ne nchene ne no Edin Komo de afa ho say 3 weeks is it enough say ye maami betimi e de arrest ya na kame ho na ye Komano akwa ba we for kan TV so and I wish say no first time so no like na wa share edi amame. Hello Mr. Frank Adani am akwa ba
Nana pia mejemoso
na Mr. Frank Adani is say dey that sorry ya ye ma me ne say amano eye na wotwe miensa say won fa engine na home no na means we futuo no o mafa na wotwe miensa no esua ana say ye
Nana Pia, the Edikan, Mamfa and Chakasia, Emma, we are for Ken Worldwide. We are for Ken TV, Acafonia T4. Honorable to Japan before I work Ghana, and Yasimina. Na men country will be as a Kianake. Honorable to Japan is coming 2028. And this time round, it's not about NPP, it's not about NDC, it's about Ghana first. Na Nana Pia, my sister Bako, or say me man feel like Chepa. Na menyente na memfa bimra fellas we bebre wo ho na I am just authenticating the information because when it comes to the credibility of we are for Ken Worldwide, we are for Ken TV, no media station can take it away from us. And at the back make check Ghana for nyina say the media space na ye wono. It's not about nipa no edin kan ba be ka asem Namu no kure ewo asem na ye most important thing. Intimate says meti asema because of the credibility of me. And we are for Ken TV. Any Canadian country page appoint me take it time.
Okay.
And yet the proper investigation. Eguru no kure ewo na media magana for because empanifo mutie me no. Na we are mensem fata won po but no kurenti omutie mi a na omwani agye na pia enhira enka Nyankopon se me Frank Adani mentina social media niatro the Ghana for me ka kire mo se me ansa na asembisi a me de ma no betum bi no se minim no kure no a me ma mo ahu se we de minim no kure and me ne wona wo hwe ye ma meji na no Kufuor Agyeman the Vice President of the Republic ekasai and in fact said ye na amanfo bi mu ekasa ye ma meji na fi mu ni ade me ka kire mo se enye no kore ye ma meji na responded to treatment eneyi mpo no otumi ye course but ene kwan say okasa bebre because we have time for treatment it is ene said ye me suggest ye say Baya even 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years in Punanka, Obedi UK, na Wakena Pumianka, Onka Ho, na ene evidence ya base doctors I'm on 3 weeks for sick leave. That means me Frank Adane of your for TV no correct asema eye no correct and I beka e de akere Ghana for. Now media to me the 3 weeks is not enough.
Okay.
3 weeks yes, it's not enough. I'll still talk to them. And yes, so be extended the 3 weeks sick leave now. They should extend it because nipa nkwa ho Emma omuni yen politicians in echi because yet the opposition yen NPP for yet be campaign and a must because a san both NPP NDC ekadiato a sambone as a yen nyina yet ye ho ase ba bi o man no kono na ye yi saa suni ban no efi ho na politicians na nso so no omo nso so ntoto omo niema yie because abai MPP politicians so na die akire a ye yodu omo so jagum e kina obeto wo said ye eto MPP for biri NDC for gigina mu no emma okuje to ablakwa wan kasa wo ka say we should restrict every politician from going to seek a treatment outside. And then what would you told? And then I feel now what nam Gaba say, what church you say, no, my hoye, and I has the day na umuye. But Senka, what did she say? Papa be at what? You can feel no bad church and say, so to tell us, say, the problems now of minor woman, more politicians, you are not ready to solve the problem.
Yeah.
Because if some politician no some yare na of minor people mo hoka dem akọ amanone akọhwe mo yare what about yentimamufu anyafo mana ye to abade ma mo no so yenso ye yare a de na ye beye enti nanakuya I am very grateful and very happy say asema me beka ye fa ye ma me gina na okukwa agima ho no eye no correct na evidence so ababonten ababekire say ampa ye maame no ne ho ye wa respond to treatment say yes and so am 3 weeks for leave onfa entene napo enti say ni bisa wona woti media no so na won beka say ye maame gina na okokwa gina wawu ne ho kro ne ba na yare si na abo no na si din sem bebre no say how far na ya mesre pe Ghana ye na ye work Ghana ha ye see ye media personnel ye suni ye ban na ye ma ye no media no so no enye ye best sign ye nsa the media no is an opportunity ebetimi creating nyuma ama yen magunu enya biaye because me I can tell you say if it is not the media enka me nyobia enka sabre me da kura biase enka die bebrebe we ya me we enka ni nyina me de beko wu kwa so what you say and say yenya kwanya yenka ihu se eye oman no ho do na say ye de som but wo hwe Ghana media na adidi atem ne nsema ensem fatada bi se me nko Ghana for musu no mobile tinka they should restrict ye Ghana for answer na nkombe ma ye kwan me ye use the media platforms, like the WhatsApp, like the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, near the other, and there should be a strict measures and a strict scrutiny. They said they will compare visa for Amanonia. You scrutinize it, and that is what they should do and check our background. Any previous information, you are putting across the media. Now, common restricted those who are not doing the work. Or would be worth media. Yammy say, Ghana food in one, or more to Quaya Palman or ne. Now, or Motia Bruchire, now almost answer use media. Now, or more point to be use near my pa air cost were Bruchire fine in Ghana for. Now, be a one of my attack job near the attempt concerned Tronen Topa and almost were good. Then appear, say, Yaya, my Ghana, and cover. Yes, I may know and net. Ye criticizing the politicians because of akwanya omwenya wo so akwanya platform kase na wenya no dia na wo ye dia boa o man and that's why I always say said ye fee say politicians na nya ni yie na nso ye bone emra won so no me no mienu ye so ye nya akwanya no Say yanya ma papa boy mine, yanya ma papa boy nua. The same replication and never buy a sum of that is what we call nature. So what you say ye papa no not ye criticizing the politicians and the leaders here. We too on the media no, we should do the needful.
Now, Mr. Fakadane, Wakasamuna, now what you say, yeah, that no da Casana will say, yeah, politicians and all we are near the Macam on no, now, yeah, the your my sicker air show moon. Where yeah, mammy, I say one dinner home, no. Yet to me, Fanny Magana has said, now, be a hospital, what has said been to me, and shall not sound me, dear, no to me, and Shaka, because I think, say, a Jumado Dona, do my yamon on your beauty, I can't, yet to me, Fanny Magana, and I come and rest Hana.
Ah, Nanapia, the business one can show ma. A hospital, the young kid, the coy. Akoyese, what did sewing machine? Papa, electric one, a pama, dear. Na pam now see okay, ye de panier, any ahoma, air for swap. Send it this yakosi.
Mr. Fakadane, where you dear, set me chest house an emergency, or medication when no way is here stable. It's why stable no Ghana has said Sununka, your hospital who could down waha, on betting your banaka or barber shen and who the Akana has said, because Sikana know it.
That be Nanakia, a woman say no then. Frankly speaking, Ghana hire doctors and nurses and committee nyakeno. Even when it comes to the HEBA, there are HEBA professionals or mobiti nyakeno. Me and Casamena na or Hilbert Timberima, or this will be nyakeno very simple. But the fact is, as far as ya omono motinye trizi ebuno yare pro na omotinye treaty no.
Okay.
The treatment must complete.
Okay.
And he said a complete we na oba back to Ghana. And no na SS na pomu den no. Or start to take good care of na a half one so no. Study how to take good care of her.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Eti Mr. Fakadane, a photo bear now what my politicians said they know better way are or china way are the way I say no. A photo bear now what my woman.
Nanapia politicians no omo so e den. The case will be a so a den politicians no omo so e den. Omo so e den to say adoa woman no. Utu omo hwe ba bia emfa. Na mamen kanchi obi bia say the Ghana politics na ye no. A purely bloody game. We are both physical and spiritual. I can boldly and confidently tell you, sir, what happens to John Kuma? A bimo politicians need bimo and a poison.
Hey,
yes, men, Ura, not oye John Kuma down for pa. Utu John Kuma for John Kuma and yes. Who said, Baby, I'm a catcher was said the whole world, the investor, no, or your Ghanaian, or your Votarian, or some sort of Kumase, or no Ghana Krum, dear baby, on tonight, they are to wedding. Or Mufi, Ewu Kumase, a beso. Enti onim John Kuma 1-on-1, John Kuma. Enti most of John Kuma ni suit and an entire day. Na ocean biano or not to free UK the brain. Even as I am speaking, the suit John Kuma or die on Famreno in the 2024 campaign of Brano. Suit to that so I may know air say. In the beginning, because he's an investor and he knows the politicians. It Okatre John Kuma said, "On you're very careful, especially Ninsunom." Any Nabiani D. Enti Okase said, Omoko meetings, Omoko program, on ye na insuo wanom, Abiane Manini, but John Kuma anti. You see, the politicians are very friendly and lovely whenever they meet themselves. And one of them did body.
Okay.
So, which year, what ye be open politician be? On money will be back radio, so television, so but one-on-one, a one or move boom, we are day,
yes, sir.
Nti sɛ ɛhɔ no na wanyɛ very careful a yɛde bɛfa wɔ asomdwe bɛfiw. Nti all these advices my boss edema donkuma but wantie. Nti me say watumi fo papa all the time. Ɔsɛ Frank waduane die ɛne nsuo no. And advices be broad their mamma no. Me mam do me dear meka kyerɛ wo politician a wutie me ɛyɛ waduane die ɛne nsuo no. Sɛ yɛbenya wa ɛfiri saa nneɛma mmienu yi ɛndeɛ wobɛkɔ fast. And some of the actors now ɔmo nso so personally ɔmo pɛ ma asɛm a ɔmo ne me adi nkɔmmɔ akyerɛ me kwan a politicians na nkasa ɛfa so ɛbɔ amanfoɔ paa mo ɔmo study for long. Yes, nipa no betumi no waba abɛyɛ yi for so long na ɔpɛ. Nti the little mistake na kyerɛ sɛ yɛyi wo afiri hɔ. Anadeɛ baako sɛ nipa na ɔmbɛbɔ ne paa ama na ba bɛyi wo afiri hɔ no ɔmo bɛtwa sika kɛseɛ de ama no. Mostly or finish project na apɛ na ɔno nso so ɔmo ayi na afiri hɔ. That is a case in Ira. Enti ɔmo yɛ very smart no. Wonya yɛ wie yɛ apɛ na wakɔ akɔhyɛ abotire. Ɔstarte sɛ ɔyɛ no na wakɔ akɔhyɛ abotire. Nti sɛ onim sɛ ɛnɛ ɛna saa adeɛ no bɛkɔ so na wawie operation owie yɛ apɛ na ne flight ayɛ ready. Tua na ɔkɔ. Nti mo bɛkɔ akɔ sɛkye no munya no na wakɔ stay abotire. Enti no, frankly speaking, no printing na nampia me Ghana for bebree, politicians bebree, or more money politicians here dear will be enemy din komo. Especially me started say me expose how the hardcore politicians, corruption in the government, from the Jubilee House, from the presidency, na bebree na suruma me say Frank, you be kun say ba kun put their friend or say Frank. And kabana nka ya finish show da. Oh wow. Yeah, I say Frank ya finish show da. Also they have the men be about 15. 18 nka be America say by within 24 hours they will finish me.
Hey.
Oh yes. Yes. And when it comes to Ghana's politics, we are very black and it's very dangerous. And the politicians, we should be very, very careful. And who say, we have the future replication. If say a dog or minor, adentina, you disappoint for some year with the same way. You say at the end of the day, Yaria Bomwa, Yarian Ketwaso Momu, Yaria Cassia, because Muddy Bon Muddy, it is someone so suffer, Bonina Muddy. But Yamami Jina no Pukwajaman, she is innocent. Oh no, she is not a politician. Me, I used to say she is not a politician. But just that he gained the position by circumstance. And maybe the favor from God or whatsoever. But when you're very careful and very vigilant. Abia, a man for the brave fee said, you ran John Dramani Mahama and NDC for one of your more she shouldn't be preventing herself from that. Even other body, other entities, other political parties, they can do that because Ghana has political party in any mass. Ugu political party in any mass, yeah, and not Ghana for about 20 political party. So what I say?
Yes.
Anybody external can do the job. And those advising your mammy Jina no Pukwajama, those guiding your mammy Jina no Pukwajama, your mammy Jina no Pukwajama na Kasa. She should be security conscious because there's nobody who can protect you than yourself. Anyway, riding and when you're very careful. Now, man, find the knee and to the paso. Now, man, find due to the circumstances and the records of ABR, death in the central region, death in the vice, death in the presidency, and then the political death. The sequence of which it is happening, and if you are not so, she's going to follow. No. Ofi said she's righteous. She should be righteous and make sure that the promises that he has promised Ghanaians. And I can papa. First what the work Ghana for, and no one can say how near my name. Who said that here? Inti Oba, who said the Ghana for AC Philly. Now I will make sure that they will do the right thing to serve the good people of Ghana. say ahiafoɔ no ama wɔn tumi no, they shouldn't just enjoy alone. They should make sure the poor people in this country also enjoy the good of Ghana.
Now, Mr. Frank Adane, I mean, Busa win so you share Ghana, your politics. I said, I will say a dirty game, no. Then so no bet me actually, and some contopa. No move your mark across the side, and no more, I say, because what can you actually say? What's your baby exposed with no TV so? Ah, somehow can now see no crack. Now we are standing the cost, which is I didn't tell you, yes, sir.
If not, that one.
Now, no monster where you need who's on my fine.
That we say in corruption, we have what it calls you scratch my back, I also scratch your back.
Okay.
That's what I say. You know, yen shed down ye be ma omu say we are doing something.
Okay.
But yen na dia ye share, yen na nim dia ye. So what you are now, Mahu say, NDC, the national security, LED houses, now all sort of accusations, any other. BNI before invited some past government appointees, and then some information on fee said they did not serve the country well and they need to face the law. We are more no. A bepa quiet to send no. So what I say, it's young Ghana for yes, a sort of now, but I say picture at the end of the day, Ghana's kind of washing. Yanke the rate at which a Galamsey fight a rise there.
Yeah.
Now you sue airplane, fuel and fuel military, you training or more, now you do more room to protect our environment. But at the end of the day, now military now almost stop Galamsey, no, or one and no more Galamsey. So what they are here?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And then NDC. April said we should stop Galamsey. NDC several demonstrations against Galamsey. Sami Jamfi no jina Galamsey Timu na oye campaign against the NPP government. And they NDC for Mpuna omoye Galamsey the Senate NDC MPP for. Ama Kwame A plus price and a NPP for na Galamsey no more. Just to disgrace the NDC government. Asem we you can. Nyansani one ye bekasa asem we actually.
NPP for Mukacho.
That is it. Asem we ya who say asem we na MPP for so ka say a NDC for na omo ye Galamsey just to disgrace Nanado government. Who say NDC for so ba ya omo so ya omo so say a NPP for na ye Galamsey no just to disgrace Mahama government. So Ebasa na at the end of the day no a yen timamufoɔ no yɛn a yɛto aba no yɛn ahiafoɔ ma na yɛyɛ nwene yɛ ho no yɛn a yɛbrɛ.
Sure.
Ɔno no kɔ ne fie a nsuo a ɔnom koraa no import from ama no ne na ɛde abrɛ no. But wo me ne wo nsuo no koraa no yɛn treaty ne well. Waho. Ama chemicals a yɛde yɛ Galamsey ne nyinaa wɔ mu ɛna yɛyɛ no nkɔ yɛ mu. Yɛn lungs, yɛn liver, yɛn kidney. And I say no. Because this toxic and poisonous substance, so it will with him, it destroy your lungs, your liver, and then the kidney. And so organs we back punya problem. Your life is short. Your life is short. In the young Ghana for na yetwaba. Na ye here for na ye nibi. Na or how no sans be good trisono. Yenga say yes or some penny for no so more or no akesi. And then you can see say Donald Trump at the tariff 10% up to Ghana. Yes, sir. Whenever a country decides to increase the tariff on other countries, it means that one when near mana would be free Umaimu airport or non America. The need therefore. One of the ways here, they punish a country who is not doing right in terms of production, goods and what services. It is or increase tariffs now. We know the cocoa drew our boca.
Okay.
In other way round, person what they near man
Ebeba.
that is it. It no increase indirect way I catch us a man found near man because we know we have international relation. Enti also so no also because okay men so may increase my tariffs but or no there now there but who nyam when you so what you say
Yes.
and a two be so no so per se o produce sa niema na bi wonderful so he has to protect his local manufacturers. Enti wo no do there na ba wo there no bo be ye den asen the local manufacturers. Enti say your market na your akoto ade a ye pa ade a ne bo e form. So they will buy the local manufacturers product than you are export and what import. At the end of the day, no, and you be an because nobody will do a business and go lost. And all is as a result of Sanyama Wina ABA. They have tested products now air because of the galamsey activities and the way I destroy environment. You know, they have the suspicious say, sir, in many goods and services now there is a high risk for their health. But if they are detect here, they cannot see it, they cannot find it, yet they suspect it. In Ebasa, let's use this strategy to minimize it or to block it once and for all. And let's read the politicians, they should do the needful. That's why I always say if he said to me no cry, they pen na many Ghana for for no one. And at the end of the day, Yarea any during a beboy you. The boy and so A said, then time I ran a boy. Now whether say I'm here declare state of emergency, who to flight here into. Not just say, ye in a gym woo, not your demo. Politicians and use this as a yardstick. The private jets and as an emergency flight more politicians if we have money for treatment or more money for treatment sika almost spending and then say sika no a bit to me as a better hospital and I said a bit to me I revamp good hospital in this country for the poor people. Then I can say so crossing life. The way in crossing for no see brain web yamio it must the politicians no moon said a yafui a incrassive one now mokosre yakwaji to me. It is so one to me no or monsham crassive one or monsham yafuano not of how near mania ye woman no. Because one person I'm watching when you go yet, and I'm what that down, some or Montua Bamam, Namobaye. It's more be against a moon dear air coso or Ghana. Someone, maybe meaning said the nature shall not forgive you.
Now, Mr. Frank Adan, last week news by na news nearby na Burkina Faso president. To now, now almost a ban Bruni well. From Burkina Faso, nya do bia be she trade center ade bia mo ho na we a good move because ade akwafa sha be used to warm to send for electricity abe used to warm it is say no omu na be pam African we na sha na asese.
Yeah, and then in politics we have what we call import substitution industrialization. That is the best way to develop your country. So what you say, and OCZ Bruni well, he has to substitute with something. That is the African well. The well Burkina Faso, or more tradition, or more culture, a basa, a boosty, the architectures, or more pama, the sewing industry, a boosty or more, Emma or more employ more. Emma will produce more. Emma revenue so back on my room. So what you say? Okay. Burkina Faso leader, no, he is the kind of leaders here and Africans here. At Yebia, a would be a say, Nyanko punch, ne kɛseɛ paa no ɛwɔ yɛn Africans yɛ hɔ. But abroad ne ba yie ne nimdeɛ korɔ no pɛ sɛ nkumi nya nti ɛna politicians no nko a enjoy ɛna yɛbrɛ. So we study the strategies for Africa's development. We have what we call Lagos Plan for Action, LPA. So the LPA, they introduced what we call import substitution industrialization. Yen Africans, yen kwaji bibia emfiri babia emma, de ye wo e na ye be produce na ye use. Enti emrofo no hu no say the reason why we discover Africa as a result of searching for market, because not they were producing, they cannot get market. So in political economy or in economics, whenever there is capital accumulation, it leads to fallen profit. So we hear in Yemen Google na won fast one and now we see capano a partner air perform. Because it is in stock, you are not getting market. And we discover Africa. Until we discover Africa, we say, money no more both inferior no put the baller goose no. Turn a pa because the inferior and the baller is also a cost. It is so they have to. It's going to be a time baby. So you need they are inferior. And their goose, yen tobi you. So you see, this yen tobi you they have nowhere to go. Because over the advanced countries now they've developed, so they are independent on their own. And almost so many liberal so they don't want one doesn't want to patronize the other. Because I can't remember brand free US ever. Mito Adrobia US immigration allowed my medical. We do UK for CZ. Almost CZ no more catch them say shop do I see men conquer Toby. And I'm a catcher of some for power. Why are you doing this to yourself? US why allow more because we are competing. We are international one of mine, but why? So if at the end why do you advise me sending conquer to be work more shop was it may no more car so far more at the member one of penny for it panino na me call and no catch them say if the immigration officer can say one can say and that is not how it's done. But the quantity of Bruno a broad dear SSA medical intina or more now is fine. But they should think about it and make sure because a UK product they will allow me. But because a US product they didn't allow me. Indeed, some they are enemy to themselves. Africa is a place fee say they can dump and they can do us. Indeed, they instigated some of the African leaders and are more abolishing the import substitution industrialization and normally what we call the IMF about the share of International Monetary Fund.
Mr. Frank Adani, the work can be yet Metiasio, Nina who here, but the mentia says Yamra Ghana has it. Mr. Frank said, no, you can so pop mata dear home. Straight dress keke. Mema cotton and Tima, Macoton to my and man bear said, yeah, 50 cities, no, the back pump betting at 1.5. It is straight dress I can share 2 million. Mr. Frank Adani, Meko Chrome, Meko Kanta. Menya straight dress, how 2 million, Metina straight dress, and Metina talk a capital, mammy.
5 city, 2 city.
What you say? 80 Sisiana was say, what bandy, Bruni, well, you had to buy a gun, Hasia, Sisiano, or more permanent near my manum boarding. It is a what bandy, Bruni, well, you know. Yes, I ate him for a year, do money, a jeep packet and get in your bed, then your pamata, the bed in your shot idea.
Yeah, when you want to adopt import substitution industrialization, as I say, one or my man, you cannot just stand up and say we are adopting import substitution industrialization because oh yeah, now I'm very careful. Obesanso the Ohaunia maniac is here at there of mine.
Yeah.
And you have to consider the factors, the reasons in here. If you are pama there, or charge higher sano. It means that is not the only area you should tackle. So you have to start from elsewhere. Who says Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso president now? And yet, and then now started once you started yapping or see we are stopping Brunei well. Or started with agriculture, farming. And now, farming now was starting industrialization. So, and if you want to succeed, it's agriculture. It is also the advanced countries are about 40% of their budget it goes to agriculture. They believe in agriculture because in the Maslow theory of needs, food is the most important thing.
Yeah.
It is not to control food, we are the other aspect, and yet the big deal.
Okay.
It is a what started free baby. It is said one Ghana ha Adia Emma and Mima Bokosoro exchange rates. It is a what say, O Pesa what tip petruso, O Pesa Imiana Boy a day. We buy the the only thing you should deal with it is the exchange rate. And this I want me my petrol and one from that because petrol the dollar and the
Yeah.
it is a book that Sikabe Brigade the Cocotoa definitely buy a one of my But it says I would near my free man on the back. What your duty can say because of the exchange rates? Oba based on Sikao spending, I don't know the baton and the man.
Yeah.
That is it. And meaning nipa bebra what the cars aba. The omokasa omo ton car na. One, a buana omo tono, omo ton car no mu bi amanento. A boa omo benyu bi amanato no so omo aboka because of the exchange rate. It problem no. The person will solve. You have to start from elsewhere. And as I said, what can I say? Now we will be I will start here free. Until there is a particular problem, you also solve that problem now. A bit near solve about 10 to 20 problems. And what on earth so what you say?
Yeah.
And until I say a boa or walk, watching an uncanity, the Akanibiano, a Yahoma. But I watching an uncanity, no can be also Makuno, and I'm at your Babu one who then it teach us what even the Tinukura, a one a kawa, you die. A dangerous person said your own yet. Even so, we can it in a crown, poke nitino, what can of crown puno, nanitino, nanono ekawa. A dangerous in a sab one crown poke. It's whenever you want to start import sufficient industrialization, you have to sit down, know your problem, know where this problem is coming from. That is the source of the problem. Then you start dealing with it. There will problem you are dealing with data. The solution about 80% of the solution. Remember an example like China. Right, China, solve called import substitution industrialization. They realize that appear any of when you're is okay. Now, you know, paper so say more. As I said, we make sure say there is rice in every household. Emma omo edin kan produce rice. They making sure that there is availability of rice in every household. So they be obia and go hunger. And almost start here. Into all things being equal, only bibia but nebia ne or so what you say. So they realize that is the major problem. So to solve that problem now, about 70 to 80% of the problem is solved. It is a kind of process when you are that's how we deal with it. Before you go into import substitution industrialization, you have to sit down with your people and you have to start elsewhere before you come to a specific issue of the day. And it's not a politician. Politics, they are getting there, you know.
Yeah.
When you cannot be a politician. Okay. And yes, politics now, my argument. Aha. Yenom na esesenka omo be ye name bi to say ya omo invite here na because in the political history which is say Aristotle, aristocrat, Plato, St. Aquinas, St. Augustine, Cicero, and all these political actors. Machiavelli, Niccoli, Machiavelli. These are the people who will sit down. Now, the political actors and say, this is how they should do it. This is it. As of now, so we read the political history, the political thought in the 13th century, in the 10th century, you may realize Nipano, not a Nipano Kasa. It means they were thinking ahead, 1 million years ahead. These are the kind of political philosophers, political architects that we want in a country. They will direct the political policies and programs. Now, almost as a watchdog, gatekeepers, and the whistleblowers to lead this country. But yeah, I had a young crew.
Mr. Frankadane, sorry, so answer answer me try to have a answer.
Oh, the American Ghana for Ghana said, Yamame Jina no Kukwajim, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Yanko pardon the 1 year or responsible treatment. I say, with me, Kasa, who didn't come up. Now, yet the Yanko Ponswas said, Mofutu, made the man or more share, Yamame Vice President, Nana Jino Kukwajima. Any doctors almost sweaty a futu amount 3 weeks sick leave, but I was still proposed and still advised that 3 weeks is not enough. They should extend it. But meaning said after this video or better, and they will extend it once again. Maybe they are just looking at it after 3 weeks, whatever may happen, and maybe determine the number of days that they should spend. It is likely said there will be an extension. But all in all, it's very good. But the American Ghana for say in the social media now, Yanya Quenyano, Yan 5 minute Ghana home, Yan Famua Ghana, na yinyai, and Tokwa, the terminant Sema and Sem Fata, na Emfa Ghana home, and I hear a woman now on the social media. Now the politicians, it should serve as a deterrent to them. Na Brian campaign in grassy or Mokoye, how near Mandia or Muni. Nyafina Yeba Becatrum, they should go there, or at least think now if you grassy for your tenant grassy, near Babina position, the Babayak something you remove grassy, Yina if you grassy. So what you say, we shouldn't pretend as if we don't know. We should solve the problem once and for all. And this there is nature ahead of all of us.
Mr. Frankadane, I was a be said not no pay a post one whom no JSO.
Menso Madame was a papa.
Abusia for my name is Mr. Frankadane, the church political scientist, and come I did what didn't tell one of my young comment session honomo, like in a share now for instance, so 80 me and can be meeting any a queer interior macro.
Demakwa edeba ENJ home deco asye aha yeton inkonya papa ewa ha sei inkonya leda no wudi si wude mu forever and ever just one kasa wo pese wo sesa wo inkonya no na leda no de wa wo bana wa wo besom wa hu atim se mi fili leda nan kasa enya de a epa enya de etete enya de a esei ani na de ye di enua aye ne so no endua ni mu oduye ye papa ehompa ehonsei eguwo demu a eguwo ho a chese obi eba besrawa fe eti wani mu ye pa ni nyina so ebo eda from ye pa nkonya ne de emu efe ye se de wuhu e wo screen ni so no ye wo single once wa ha se ya se wo bedroom na pese ya audit na ni ahomache wo trans na wa dwendwen wo life ho a eno so ebusu bebre e wa ha se 2 in 1 e wa ha family size de enso e wo aha se na ENJ home deco enye nkonya kwa ena yeton ye wo center tables nyina so ebi wa ha ye wo side tables enso wa ha ene wo kwa wo demu a esisi nchen wo di wo phone bi beto so charge a no so kama center table no so no flowers ni sisu a ana se wo teddy bear ne da so a fa akono ye pa yeton eye emema shirt designer shirt nkwan so ena yeton wa ha sei yeton shirt papa wo betimi edi etukwan shirt a wo betimi edi akwa wedding program bia shirt a wobetini edi akọ eyi ase shirt a ehyewo a obi hu ose papa yi ana abrante de nani atiye pa because nipa de wipia bonti a wo dressing ne edi hu nipa usu ne wo ban a wo ye eti dressing de ehu hia ye pa eti no fo ani kire ENJ home deco ha say na ba beje shirt papa pa efa ehyewo a wankasa wo be feel gbenze within you no na ENJ enye shirt nkwa so ne sanso eton wa ha say ye wo wall posters enso wa ha ebo bedroom ebo ho a fe obi besra wa kono yi a chese eti wanim pa enya gro ena midi said de hu screen so say fe ani ne bronso ewo form yes anso akwa eye wall clock so edi aba ebo wo no ho a ene enu ane say time ne so kura na person time bia wo hwe wo clock no because fe design no eye one in town wa wunya bi wo ba bia age say ENJ home deco ha say yakwa eye bathroom eye me was so de aba eno so no fe ye size bia bi wa ha type bia bi wa ha wo ba ENJ home deco ha wonsa ebekam tomato paste ai eduane no aso hu hia wo tonya mari na siesie wo ho ne wo da mu wi a akase wo bedidi eno so ne adwen ho yie pa enti akwa tomato paste eye original one a ne bro eda from enso edi aba ubetini aba betobi yesanso ewe ye cooking oil ye fe sunflower no yakofa bi so edi aba wunim say sunflower cooking oil there eye quality eye original wo di ye aduane na se we ye mistake bi mpo na bi nchibi gu mu kwa na broso a oil no ebe solve mistake ni nyina ade ama wanka se bia na do ye no na egusu ejizane na so ye pa eti no for wani chrem ewe ye ENJ home deco aha no ye wholesale and then retail wo pese utu tonwa ye available wo person ton maako so ye available wankasa wa chichi ni benchenya so na wutimi mba wo frɛ number na etwagu screen na mama comfort e de nyema no be brew e wo wankasa wo fia wo da ho no wanwa no bete pepe ENJ e na yaba no ya na yaba no ENJ home deco na ye di abrochiri avadana
so wo say ye say sem fefefe ye efi Royal Gallery e wo opekuma and nti jema me number no ni ndin kita wo dem 0537 314546 0537 314546 na man na me de atuja amount from ma me no ni ndin kita wo de so person ye say wo ba no mfanya na yo fro and say ye say wo ba no mfanya bibibia e fa na nanom ne ehema asem ho and dem e kan for Royal Gallery e de amount say from no ni o ndin kita wo de o mbe say wo ba no so de ye bibi e wo school and say mpo wo to e de amuna wo nua e wo amunane and say wankasa wo to na wa ton bibibia la wo biala delivery baby bia wo won sebeka se wo Ghana ha se wo amonane baby bia wo bia wo fra maami a woni ne bedin kita wo de na wo so be siesie na wo ba no na wo aye fe ye papa.
The foundation of every kid's education is important to every parent. That is why Leap International School is here to give your kids a solid foundation. The school that cares about its environment and seeks to transform it is one that cares about the education and well-being of its kids. The school has a playing ground, a bus to convey the kids in and out of school, as well as a well-furnished facilities and resources to groom the kids to future leaders. Not forgetting the well-learned teachers that are patient with the kids to ensure understanding is easy. They are located at Amanfrom off the Pokwasi Amasaman Road. For more information, call 0246 928 031 or 0246 098 067. Be part of a school that leads, learns, evolves, acts, and develops through sound education. Lead International School, the next leaders.
School na batan biara de ne baro ko hono ni yo. Oye Rainbow Montessori International School. Yeah. Rainbow Montessori International School. What you from Krachi? You see JHS. The Rainbow Montessori International School from ana. What been wrong? What's the what the Montessori curriculum? In a syllabus. In what the children are they? The teachers who hona. When you know why degree holders what the abutana badoyan what the trauma from anadio. Now Rainbow Montessori International School. Wakitaba for your man what the trauma from anate. It's your mama from an not doing boy wrong. Wakita ultra modern science laboratory, computer laboratory, library and research center, art and sculpture laboratory, hygienic canteen, now for a clinic. Na moye nika 1 point there. Rainbow Montessori International School. Oye boarding house. Inyo. Into onfahu baby awo biara. Wawo from ane batuma ba school. Onfahu de watakwa. Takrade. Elibo, Cape Coast, Accra, Kumasi. One boarding house facilities now. Oye modern standard. Now wash for papa. It's your house master and house mistress. What you want to a boarding house no? It's your new biara. Bambo another security no see sure. And if wabo from anebra. The ebe Rainbow Montessori International School. Ewa takwa in Soyem. Opposite police station. It is said Ubaba Rainbow Montessori International School. Tuwa jinim nada. Wasan wabat shana de papa. Emana zamsina. Wacharo 111. It's kwa juwa admission forms. Ewa hantaman Rabank. Watakwa in Soyem branch. Frayene 0277 100 823. Rainbow Montessori International School. Imo from a one that china one fapim. Oshasuaha. It's a Hana Barton Biara. Ordinamo from a river.
JLK Guest House and Event Center, nestled in the serene town of Efiduase Koforidua in the eastern region. So buckle up, because this place is a blend of comfort and local charm that you won't want to miss. First off, let's talk accommodations, because after a long day of exploring, a cozy bed is exactly what you need. JLK Guest House offers a variety of rooms, from luxurious executive suites to comfortable standard rooms. Each room showcases a blend of modern amenities and traditional aesthetics, perfect for both relaxation and getting a taste of local culture. Feeling hungry? The on-site restaurant will tantalize your taste buds with both international and local cuisines. Imagine enjoying a plate of steaming hot jollof rice or sinking your teeth into some freshly grilled tilapia, all while soaking in the vibrant atmosphere of Ghana. Now, let's not forget the conference hall and event center, which can hold up to 250 people. Whether it's a high-powered business meeting or a lavish wedding, this space is equipped to handle it all, ensuring every event is as seamless as it is memorable. And guess what? The real magic of JLK isn't just in its facilities, but in the warmth of the staff. Here, everyone is treated like family, so whether you're a first-timer or a frequent visitor, you'll leave feeling like part of the community. So whether you're looking for a peaceful retreat after a day of adventure, a spot for your next big event, or just a cozy corner to enjoy a meal, JLK Guest House and Event Center in Efiduase is your go-to destination. Trust me, it's not just a stay, it's an experience. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, bring your adventurous spirit, and let's make some unforgettable memories at JLK